Hello everyone, my name is Lenchner and I'm the CEO of Bright Data, and welcome to ScrapeCon 2024, the virtual web scraping conference of the year. We have a very professional lineup today with many industry experts and a lot of interesting subjects to cover. Thank you for joining. In the time I've been the CEO of Bright Data since 2018, I have gotten to love the platform, the team that creates it, and the DaaS, data as a service industry. I'm not new to data platforms. I have worked for Bright Data since 2015, building its first products and visioning that impact that web data can have on the world. I'm very proud of our relentless mission to create a scraping cloud that is innovative as well as elegant. AI marks a new era in data collection. It has evolved from a necessity for online businesses seeking to gain an advantage over the competition to the single most important resource for humanity's future. If you believe AI is the next big revolution, then you believe in the power of data. Training a powerful large language model, LLM, with fewer GPUs is slow but possible. However, training it with no data is impossible. Now, all of you here are in the DaaS industry, one way or another. You know that this industry is growing fast, really fast. This is what exponential growth looks like. If this graph represented the growth of free drinking water availability around the world, it could potentially save many lives, improve quality of life, and even prevent wars. This graph demonstrates the growth of web data over the past 2 decades. Observing it, the growth rate is actually accelerating as time progresses. And you know what? It is actually as if we are looking at the growth of free drinking water. Similar to water, especially in the AI era, access to data will enable prosperity, progress, and will shape the future of humanity. Unfortunately, similar to drinking water, when it comes to data, there is a constant risk that powerful organizations will try to gain an advantage by both acquiring more of it and attempting to limit others' access to it. This time last year, I stood on the prestigious stage of the Next Web event in Amsterdam and spoke about the real attempts by tech giants and governments to block access to publicly available web data. I even showed a calendar reminder I had set up to check again after 12 months if we indeed have more or less access to public information. As I anticipated on that stage, 2023 was a pivotal year for our industry. On January this year, a US federal court's ruling in the Meta versus Bright Data case reaffirmed the public's right to access and collect public web data. When Meta approached us with a demand to stop allowing our customers to collect public data from both Facebook and Instagram, we decided that the right thing to do was to refuse and to resolve this in court because public data should remain public. Despite many efforts by tech giants to exclusively control public information on the internet, common sense prevailed. Public information is public. This has always been our claim, and we're very happy about the decision of the court that supports this approach. 1 month after the court shut down Meta's attempt to block Bright Data from scraping public data from its sites, Meta filed a notice to dismiss its claim against Bright Data. We were extremely proud in this result, and the service it did for the whole industry is immense. But what's next? Reflecting on the journey that DaaS, data as a service industry, has undergone in the last 12 months, I'm confident that the next frontier involves working alongside regulators to oversee this industry, especially in regulating web scraping. There's good and bad, right and wrong, and eventually there will be established rules. I've actually set up a new calendar reminder for a year from now, and I promise to update you next year's ScrapeCon event. But in the meantime, we've got you covered. As the leading web data collection platform, we've spent years creating tools and building products that ensure ethical, compliant, and legal web scraping. In recent months, the Bright Data team has productized our internal tools so we can offer them to our customers. I'm thrilled to announce that we have officially launched the Bright Shield. The Bright Shield is a new suite of products that helps Bright Data customers enforce their own internal scraping policies with technology, ensuring that the scraping is performed as it should be, just as you intended. Stay tuned for the official launch as we're about to move out of beta very soon. So what should you expect for ScrapeCon 2024? In the next 4 hours, we will cover everything from building versus buy, data for AI, websites unlocking, financial aspects of scraping, and a lot more. Thank you for your engagement, your insights, and your commitment to advancing the state of web scraping. Here's to another year of innovation, growth, and collaboration. ScrapeCon 2024, let's start!